No talk to YouTube friends and family. Y'all, I really sincerely apologize that I've been absent so much lately, but I appreciate that you all have been checking on me, and I am definitely doing better. It's just been kind of a rough road this whole month, you know. First the teeth, and then the back thing was like a major thing. So for those of you who are new, I've had many years of back issues and actually have had 4 surgeries, and I really didn't do anything to cause this except to reach up over my head and yeah, I'm not an IV drug user. That's still from the hospital. And you know, something gave way. So I'm filming this on Saturday. So it's been about 10 days since my injury. Feeling much better. Right now I'm going to insert a clip from Mr. Steve, who did such an amazing job, y'all, of coop building and coop securing. I had a good friend, Danette, came over this morning. She helped me get the garden weeded. God love her. And the girls got to run around. I'm still nervous with them out, but hey, they're out a little bit. And they're getting more used to the fact that they don't get to just run all the time. You know, hopefully, eventually, that won't be the case, but I just can't take the risk right now, especially with the little babies who aren't so little anymore. So let me give you, I'm going to insert that video here, and then I'm going to give you a quick tour of the babies, which you can't see real well, and the coop. All right. What's going on, Mr. Steve?
Here at Kym's house, doing the chicken coop modification. Keep Mr. Fox out of between the hen house and the run, so that she can leave the door open and the chickens can go freely between the two. We're about done. The only thing we need to do is put the roof on. It's Memorial Day weekend. We got a lot of things going on, so I went ahead and fox-proofed the roof with this 1 inch mesh. The roof's over there. We'll put that on as soon as we get time. But it is fox-proof right now. So what we got here is,
Look how cool this is, guys.
at this door.
It's getting better than my house after a while.
It actually closed by itself. So, another thing we did is Kym asked me a while ago to put some stone down because during the winter this stuff froze up and it was really hard to dig out the dirt. So got a bunch of sand over it right now because it'll continue to fill in, but this is all 12 by 12 inch pavers, and you can just get at Lowe's. Down underneath, we dug it out, put some weed barrier, put some sand in, put that all in here and leveled it up. Got it covered up right now. And
So here's the little gauge wire, guys, so you can see with my hand.
right. So it is proof right now, but we will put a beauty ring around this to help seal this in. You can see I got some beauty rings here, got some beauty stuff here to cover the fence and make a sandwich. We'll do that on the inside of the door. We'll do that anywhere else the fence is exposed, make a sandwich out of it. So what will happen is she'll be able to open this door and open this door, and they'll be able to run between the two with this door closed, and Mr. Fox can't get in.
Yeah, so Mr. Fox has been back already, guys. I'll give you a little update shortly. And one of the things Steve suggested, do you want to talk about these lights that we put in?
So we use those around our camper in an RV resort. So what they do is they flicker like a tiki lamp. So foxes are probably not scared of regular lights, but if they see something that looks like a flame, that will work on them. We also got an owl up. I'm not sure. That was mainly to keep some of the birds out of the coop, but if Mr. Fox don't like the owl. And then, so what else did we do?
Well, let's see. We put, over here, we put another Eufy camera, and I'll be sure to link it. Another Fox light. I did put the Fox light up. Right. First thing I've done by myself.
So the other day when Mr. Fox showed up and tried to get in the baby coop, there was a lot of fog, and the camera up on Kym's house is
Which is
high enough
way
to
up
see
there.
everything, but because there was fog and low light, it did not trigger. So we had to get something closer. These cameras will see through fog, but we had to move one closer.
Yep. So I've got one there,
Right there on the corner of the post.
one there, and I will link them in the description box below because they are amazing. You don't pay a monthly subscription fee. Steve has them all over his property. They are amazing. He kept telling me about them, and I'm like, yeah, I don't need them. Well, I need them. So, yeah, it's all good. And here's another thing you did. You might notice that the baby coop is no longer out here because when Mr. Fox came, he was after some chicken nuggets. So my little girlies are getting bigger, and they're still kind of hyper, but I will say the big girls are getting more interested because they get shut in here at night. And Steve moved over the, whatever you call that thing. Oh yeah, show them your cool little invention.
So we had to dig a lot of stuff out here to get the coop in here, roll it in here, lift it up on its side, and then roll it in again. But had to put it on this side so we get access to it. Actually had to move the ramp for the big chicken house, and what that does is that blocks this bottom door. But
Watch this, you guys. Look at this.
I screw up here, put a bungee cord in here, just grab it. So now she can get under here and she can clean out that, and she can also access this door. So she really doesn't need in there unless she's doing something. So when it's down, she can get in here, she can get in here, and take this down.
Yeah, it just makes it so uber convenient. And I laughed and said my eggs are now like costing me $100 a dozen. But if you love your chickens and you're trying to fox proof, I highly recommend this system where you're not just latching doors together, you're actually putting a roof over. And Steve went ahead, I don't know if you can see here, yeah, you can see, and put some chicken wire because, you know, it's Memorial Day weekend, things come up, and there will be a roof over all of this. So until then, Mr. Fox, there's no way he can get in. In the back, he put 2 layers. So that's like excellent. What would I do without Mr. Steve, who took me home from the hospital? He actually has become Uncle Steve to my chickens. He put them to bed, and I am very blessed to have you as a lifelong friend, and I thank you so much for everything you do for me. So I've always had a run, but there was a gap between the two, and what I have always done is just latch the 2 doors together. However, if a fox can scale a 6-foot privacy fence, he could certainly get into the chicken coop. And I would leave it like this at all times, even during the night. So here is Fancy Ray. Do you want to say hi to your people? Yes. Oh, you're such a pretty girl. Yes, you are. And then back there, you can kind of see the babies. It's hard through the wire. Here's Miss Jolene. Yeah, see, I'm doing so good. And Miss Violet. And then back there, the little fluffy is Winona. And then I think the 2 other girls might be up sitting on the roost. So I had to move the little coop in. But guys, this is so secure. Nice latch. Really heavy duty chicken wire. Excuse my inflamed hands. Yeah, you girls have already been out to play. And now I have a stone floor, which I've already raked it once today, but it just keeps this free of debris, so it makes it a lot easier for me to go in and out and take care of them. So let's do something different. You can still see some weeds, but I want to tell you, we knocked it out. So let me get the gate open here. All right. So this is June 1st, and I cannot believe how big everything has gotten. Every year I say, I've never had a garden this good, but I have my 3 broccoli, 3 huge cabbage starting. So far, just a little head down in there if you can see it. No real pest pressure. I have, these are all slicer tomatoes. So I've got blooming tomatoes. I've got some little green tomatoes. This bed is all flowers. This bed back here are the blue pumpkins. I still have my, of course, winter garlic, and my Walla Walla onions are coming along. The zucchini, meh. Did not have great luck with it, but it's coming along. Back here, so it can climb, I have the loofah, and over there, some type of pumpkin, stray pumpkin seed got in there, but that's okay. Over here are my baby boos, and then the rest of this is beans. Down to here, I have a couple sweet peppers that I may end up relocating. These are all flowers. It's still filling in, of course. Lavender's coming along really good. These are zinnias. They haven't done much yet, but they will. Up here, I have radishes. Let me think. Over here is beets at the far left. And then other root vegetables. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's going to be good to eat whatever it is. I have the cucumbers we started together. I have sunflowers here. They haven't come up yet either. And then in the big bed, I do have hot peppers, and some of them look good. Some of them are starting to green up. I have been feeding them. They just looked a little anemic. I have more tomatoes that I'm going to know what to do with. And if y'all can see, I've got a pretty good sized one already. And then this is the real shocker. So here is my strawberry popcorn, and it is definitely higher than knee high, way before the 4th of July. I have, excuse the cord, lots of lilies blooming, lots of perennials, some hostas, etc. Then up here on the deck, if you remember, I planted the green stalk with impatiens, and they're doing great. This is some mint. This is some parsley, and I also have planted some seed in some of the empty pockets too. Over here, we've harvested a lot out of the green stalk. I have 2 little cherry tomato plants, and I thought I saw a tomato on it. Well, I've got lots of blooms, and my lettuce is just about done, and my stevia has really grown. So I'm going to be watching this. I've never grown it before. I don't want it to go to seed. I want to harvest it. I have tasted the leaves. They are very nice and sweet. Loads of basil, some sage, another little tomato from Mr. Steve, rosemary, some petunias, and to be determined. So y'all, going forward, I'm just going to have to do the best I can do. When you have a chronic back issue, it is the proper combination of rest and exercise. And I kept pushing myself, I think, far too much. Even when I wasn't feeling well, it's probably why I injured my back, just saying. And I've been, kind of under a little stress about the chickens and just trying to make sure I took care of everything. And, going to my son's, etc., etc., etc. So I can give you all the excuses and why I have on no makeup and why my hair is growing out silver at the top. How you like that, guys? Told you it was coming. So we'll see if I leave it that way. I don't hate it. It's just different, right? So going forward, I'm going to try to stay on a schedule. I hope you all will understand if some days I'm just not there, because I need to get my back healed up, because I'm not interested in having another surgery. I have 3 new herniated discs, and I'll say since my last back CT scan, one of which I think happened when I reached up, And then my 5th lumbar nerve is completely impinged. So I've been on steroids to try to get that swelling to go down. And if y'all taking steroids, they're no fun. You don't sleep. Your face gets fat. But at any rate, God is good. He's faithful. And maybe this is a lesson to me to slow down and to, rejoice in the things I have, because I am truly very, very blessed. So I'm going to show you one final thing about fox security in case you're having any issues around your chickens. Please excuse the rake, but you may notice here, I've put 12 flickering solar lights around the coop. There's an owl down here at the end, which I guess coyote don't like owl. I've never seen a coyote here, but it doesn't mean we couldn't have one. I'm just kind of trying everything. Of course, we have the fortress put up in there, but the flickering lights supposedly scare them away. Now, I've turned it off for purposes of this video, but I have been leaving a talk radio going under a bucket 24/7 because fox don't like the sound of human voice. Like I said, I've been trying everything. Over here on the corner of the garden fence, I added another security camera that strictly monitors the coop. And I have, in this little yellow thing here, I have 2 fox lights. And what those are is also solar, but they shine a series of lights all night long. And that light and the motion is also something that the fox does not like. If I spot anything, I can turn a light on, and I also have like a 2-way walkie-talkie. I can yell at it. I have only seen it now twice, and so, I'm hoping and praying that he has relocated to a more suitable location that isn't full of chicken owners. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I hope you will excuse my appearance. It feels really good to at least try to be back. Y'all know I haven't felt well because I haven't gotten my lashes done for 3 weeks. Just saying. But tomorrow. Yeah, so that's going to feel really good to kind of get back into a more normal routine. I plan on seeing you again this coming up week, Lord willing. So I am going to be taking a trip coming up. Not going to tell you when, but may have some fun video from that. My son and I are going to open his pool, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Nobody wants to see me in a bathing suit, nor do I own one. So I may have to swim in my clothes. It may be too cold to swim too, because he is way up north by Cleveland, so it's probably still too cold, the water. But anyway, it'll be fun to help him get that open. So I will see you all again shortly. But until then, be healthy, be well, be blessed, take care.